Matthew chapter 9, and you read the story as this father with this daughter that had died. They'd even hired the mourners to come into the house and start mourning for her because and setting the place that she was dead. And Jesus started walking to the house. On his way there, the crowd had gathered around the house to the point, you know the story, how it was, that there was a woman that had an issue of blood. She had tried everything that she had, spent all the money that she had for the doctors to try to heal her. And then came Jesus. In the point where he was pushing through the crowd, he recognized that somebody had touched the very garment and that they had been healed, that virtue had gone from him. I want to tell you, when everybody else, all the doctors and everyone else says there's no way that you can be healed, then comes Jesus. And he walked into that house and where she lay, and he said to them, he said, don't worry yourself, because this little girl is not dead, but she is just asleep. There's some of you that you believe that your dreams are dead. I'm going to tell you, they are not dead, but they are just asleep. Because Jesus Christ, when he comes again and lives in your life like you should allow him, then comes Jesus to make those dreams live again.
Yes, amen.
But it didn't end there. He no more walked out of the house, that two blind men started hollering to him and saying, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Jesus healed the blind, didn't walk more than 10 steps, and they brought a man with a demoniac spirit that could not speak, and Jesus healed him as well. I don't know how you came here this morning, but I'm going to tell you, because Jesus walked into this house. It may be that he's ministering over here, that as long as you are in his presence, he can minister here, and he can minister there, and he can minister. Oh, somebody ought to understand, when Jesus is in our midst today, miracles can happen. Lazarus. Martha cried outside, why weren't you here, Jesus, if you'd have just been here on time? And he walks to that grave and he speaks his name. And Lazarus gets up out of the grave and walks.
Yes, hallelujah.
Then came Jesus.
Yes.
I want to tell you today, if you're walking in the grave clothes of this world, Jesus Christ can free you from the bondage of this world. If you're bound by the things that hold you away from him and in the grave of this world, then comes Jesus.
Yes, amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
And let me just finish with one scripture today. The book of John. I think somebody's been using this Bible a little bit. Chapter 19, verse 1 through 6. Then Pilate therefore took Jesus and scourged him. And the soldiers platted a crown of thorns. Mason, where are you at? Come up here and help me. Where's your thorns? Mason's my designated runner.
Yes, amen.
I can't run the aisles anymore, and I call for him to run the aisles for me, so you're designated for me today. And they placed a crown of thorns upon his head. And they put on him a purple robe and said, Hail, King of the Jews. And they smote him with their hands. And Pilate therefore went forth again and saith unto him, Behold, I bring him forth to you, that he may know, that you may know that I find no fault in him. Then came Jesus forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate said unto them, Behold the man. And when the chief priests therefore and the officers saw him, they cried out, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. And Pilate said unto them, Take you him and crucify him, for I find no fault in him.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Does he still feel the nails? Psalm said, in his hands. The Does he feel that cross, that crown of thorns upon his head? Pilate said, I find no fault in him.
Yes, blessed Jesus.
And Mason, as much as I love you and so thankful that you're willing to do what your crazy pastor does so many times. You can wear those crown of thorns for me today. You can run those aisles for me today.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
So there's one thing you can't do. You can't carry that cross for me.
Amen.
Because he gave it to me. He said, take up your cross and follow me.
Yes.
And I can ask you to help in the church. I can ask you to do the bake sales. I can ask you to make pies. I can ask you to come and clean. I can ask you to worship and stand and love God with all your heart. But you can't carry my cross.
Yes.
I can't carry yours.
Oh, bless you. We thank you.
He died a cruel death on the cross that I might be able to live. But then he said,
Blessed Jesus.
I give you one back, that in this lifetime, carry it yourself.
Yes.
And come follow me.
Yes.
I wonder if we stand today.
Blessed Jesus. Blessed
Brother Ricky, would you play? Mason, put it right there in the middle, would you? Stand it up right there. As we close this service, I wonder if there's somebody that would gather with us around these altars.
Yes, precious Jesus.
The Bible said, then came Jesus to Pilate and willingly gave his life.
Yes, precious.
Could we gather around this cross one more time and lift our hands to heaven and thank God and recognize that because I have a Savior